December 1900, a remote Scottish island. The Flannan Isles Lighthouse stands silent against stormy seas. 3 experienced men maintained its vital coastal beacon. Their daily logs showed nothing unusual until everything changed. A relief crew arrived to abandoned beds, cold food. No signs of struggle, no distress signals, just silence. What happened to the vanished keepers of Eilean Mor? Before we dive deeper, help keep the lights on. Hit subscribe to fuel more mysterious explorations. House. Built in 1899, this engineering marvel stood 75 feet tall. Its beam pierced North Atlantic storms from Eilean Mor's jagged cliffs. Principal keeper James Ducat brought 20 years of coastal service. Assistant Thomas Marshall documented every weather shift in precise copperplate script. Occasional keeper Donald MacArthur, 60, had survived decades of treacherous seas. Their rotating shifts maintained the light's 30-second flash pattern flawlessly. The tower's compressed air horn could blast 25 miles through fog. Supplies arrived monthly by tender ship battling unpredictable swells. Ducat's last letter mentioned strange island echoes that unsettled the crew. Marshall's logs revealed meticulous notes about unusual barometric pressure drops. MacArthur's sea experience made him valuable during violent squalls. The keeper's quarters contained harmoniums and books, rare comforts at sea. Fresh water came from a precarious iron catchment system on the cliffs. Each man kept family photos in identical tin lockboxes under their bunks. The Lighthouse Library held tide charts dating back to Napoleonic times. Weekly inspections checked the 2-ton lens for microscopic salt corrosion. Coal stores could last 3 months if resupply ships failed. Their emergency lifeboat remained chained despite constant saltwater corrosion. Final inventory showed ample oil, food, and functioning equipment. Yet no prepared signals explained the men's sudden disappearance. December 12th's log entry showed worsening winds, but routine operations. By the 15th, Thomas Marshall noted hurricane-force waves crushing western cliffs. The final entry simply read, "Storm ended, sea calm. God is over all." Relief crews found cold mutton stew congealed in 3 tin bowls. An overturned chair lay near the untouched lighthouse service manual. The West Landing's iron railings showed fresh damage from colossal waves. 2 sets of oilskins hung neatly, but 1 coat remained missing. All 3 beds lay unmade, with pocket watches stopped at different times. The lighthouse clock had frozen at 2:15 a.m. Freshly trimmed wicks suggested recent maintenance before their disappearance. The emergency lifeboat remained secured, eliminating simple sea escape theories. Investigators found unlocked doors and a single extinguished lantern downstairs. No personal journals mentioned disputes, just concerns about violent seas. Barometers showed rapid pressure drops matching rogue wave formation patterns. The kitchen stove's dying embers suggested abrupt departure hours before discovery. Tide charts lay open to calculations for December 15th's massive swells. Coastal rocks showed scrapes suggesting possible boat impact, but no debris. The missing keeper's boots left distinct prints leading toward the cliff edge. A set of rusted keys still dangled from the signal room lock. Freshwater barrels stood full, ruling out emergency water collection missions. The library's open page described dangerous seismic sea waves theories. Signal flags remained neatly stored, contradicting planned distress communication. A single teacup sat washed and dried near the empty sink. No food stores were missing, suggesting sudden interruption during routine meal. These chilling clues remain Scotland's most enduring maritime mystery. The Northern Lighthouse Board's report concluded forces beyond human control. Massive waves potentially swept men from unstable Western Cliff storage platforms. Modern simulations show 100-foot rogue waves could reach the clifftop. But why were two sets of oilskins left hanging inside? The damaged west landing railings showed 40-foot wave impact evidence. Marine engineers calculate waves needed 700-ton force to cause such damage. Some theorists suggest simultaneous accidents, one falls, others attempt rescue. Psychological profiles showed experienced keepers knew better than risky cliff walks. The missing coat suggests one went outside, others followed without gear. Tide patterns show December 15th had record-breaking 9-story wave potential. Local fishermen reported strange water spirals that could indicate underwater landslides. Sonar scans later revealed unstable seabed shelves beneath the island. Alternative theories propose boiler explosions, but no fire evidence existed. Mutiny claims fail. Personal effects showed no conflict between keepers. Ghost ship theories emerged after reported phantom schooners in the area. Rationalists note December's 15-hour nights increased isolation stress significantly. Modern analysts suggest cumulative factors: storm, waves, and equipment failure. The stopped clocks remain unexplained. Could magnetic storms have affected mechanisms? Forensic tide models show bodies might have swept into deep Atlantic currents. Despite endless theories, the board's original conclusion still stands: unknown. The rogue wave theory remains the most plausible scientific explanation. But it fails to explain the stopped clocks and orderly abandoned station. Perhaps multiple forces aligned, a freak wave during equipment checks. The men likely acted heroically, securing the light before disaster struck. Their disappearance changed maritime safety protocols worldwide. Island Moor still guards its secrets in crashing North Atlantic swells. The keeper's legacy endures in every automated beacon along treacherous coasts. We remember James, Thomas, and Donald through their meticulous final logs. Some mysteries persist to remind us of nature's unconquerable power. Their light still burns in maritime history's darkest chapter. Thanks for joining this maritime mystery. Keep your beacon lit by subscribing for more adventures. Smooth sailing ahead.